Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Zach, you're up 18, you're diving on the floor for these balls. Can you just, I guess, tell us how important this game was to you and what all sort of drove you here?
I mean, it was my last chance to get a win, kind of like in this building with fans there. I think our team kind of took this matchup very, very seriously. Everyone wanted to win, everyone wanted to play hard. That was just part of it. Like when you're up 18, down 18, I'm gonna play the same way if I'm in the game.
Zach, what was your mentality or kind of your approach to guarding Loyer today?
I mean, just try to limit him. He's a good player. Try to keep his touches kind of away from the rim, make him make tough shots, and live him when he makes them.
That's your first taste of this rivalry. What's this plus like?
It was cool. It was nothing like Mackie though. That's all I gotta say.
Zach, I'm sorry. Zach, in what ways do you feel like you're a better, more well-rounded player this year than you were previously?
I think I move a lot better. I can guard a lot better. I can do a lot of things. I understand the game better. The game just slows down. I think there's a lot of things I do better. There's a lot of things I can still get better at.
Fletcher, you guys shot the ball well from perimeter on the road today. Hasn't really happened a bunch last year. What have you guys been able to do just to find your shot this year, even on the road?
I think just everyone's putting in the same work and staying positive. Coach always says the numbers they're going to round out and they're going to be how you shoot the ball. They're going to make sense. And I think everyone just believe in one another. Even though Braden didn't have the best shooting night, I know he's capable of making all those shots, and I tell him to keep shooting them. Same with other guys that maybe didn't make a few shots, but everyone's just so positive with one another, and we know what we can do and what we're going to keep doing.
Fletcher, a couple of runs they made in the second half. You hit a three after the first one, and you drove and got to the line with the second one. What kind of went on in those moments where, they had the momentum and somebody had to do something offensively, and you obviously found opportunities?
Yeah, just not panicking. We knew we were in control that whole game right from the tip, and I think just sticking with one another. The open lane just happened to come for me, and I think it's important to take advantage of that, but also just not panicking. It gets a little loud in there. It also got real quiet when they left with 4 minutes left. So I think just sticking with one another and trusting our coach and doing what we do, play hard.
Fletcher, you know about this rivalry being from this stage. What does it say about yourself, your teammates, and just your approach coming in here and taking care of business?
Yeah, I think it just shows what different level of basketball we're playing right now. I think us as staff, as players, we're all as one, and we all have one goal, and that's 2 goals: win a Big Ten championship and win a national championship. And I think just taking it step by step, coming in here, winning a rivalry game that has gone back many, many years, just letting it be known we're a different team this year.
Lance, how important was it for the team when Indiana was compromised by some fouls, or they weren't shooting well? You guys were able to kind of smell the blood in the water and take advantage of it in that last half, the first half. On the road in the Big Ten, to be able to do that, just illustrate the importance of that.
It was really important. When they made that run, the crowd kind of got into it. But when we stacked on a couple of stops, we took the crowd out of it. And, it's kind of hard for them to find energy with, no crowd backing them up. Like Fletch said, we stuck with one another. We weathered the storm, and we just stayed level-headed and finished strong.
So
You said this is a much
different.
different team than last year, but the roster is much the same. So what has changed? Is it game plan? Is it attitude? What's the difference this year?
I'd say it's a little bit of our mentality. We know what we can do. We've obviously been there, done that before. But I also think it's just going in there with a different attitude of if we make shots, we're going to win. If not, we got to play hard and do something else. So I think just going out there and everyone's goal is to win. No one's looking for numbers. Obviously, like you guys saw, Zach diving on the floor. I think that's why he's the national player of the year, not because he had 30 tonight. I don't know. But I think just him diving on the floor, everyone else just staying positive and trying to get the win is what we do.
Hey, Zach, just a small little detail thing. There was a ball screen, Braden came downhill on, threw it up the backboard. That was like a pass. Was that a pass?
Coach always just says, get it up off the backboard. Make sure your shot doesn't get blocked. I mean, wouldn't surprise me if Braden did something like that for a pass. I was just ready for the ball to come off and then reacted to it.
You guys didn't make a connection beforehand. You knew it was coming or anything like that?
Put it down on the stand sheet as a pass for sure.
Zach, part of stopping the run in the second half were some bench guys coming in and making plays, playing defense. Your bench has stepped up all year. How much is just the sacrifice of guys giving up minutes, coming off the bench, playing hard? How much does that define this team?
I mean, you need that on all of these teams. I mean, we have a lot of guys that can really go. We have a lot of guys that would play a lot of minutes on different teams. Everyone understands the goals that our team has. Everyone wants to have the same thing. Everyone's working towards the same thing. Everyone understands the roles that they're put in. No one's happy with what. No one's satisfied. Everyone's getting their shots up, getting their work. Everyone wants to play, but Hank can only play 5 guys at a time. So everyone's is just trying to get better, and everyone's just accepting their role and trying to be the best they can in their role.
Zach, it seemed like you had a lot more reactions tonight. What were the emotions like out there?
I mean, it's Purdue IU. It's a lot of emotions. You want to play hard. You want to win. You just want to win. And for me personally, that was kind of a big thing for me. So you kind of saw me. I was really trying to get on all those balls.
Zach, it looks like you were having a lot of fun. It looks like you were having a lot of fun out there, especially after that 3 went in to end the first half. How were you just able to get 2 over them out there?
Sorry, say it again.
Can you repeat it, please?
Yeah. Just like right now, you look like you're having a lot of fun out there. Just after hitting that 3 to end the first half, just how were you able to get 2 over them so early?
Just letting the game come to me. I talked to Coach Bloom in warm-ups. He said just let the game come to you, shoot the shots that are open, and just be aggressive when it's time to be aggressive. And I feel like I did that tonight. I didn't want to force anything. And we ran a good play at the end of the half, and Fletcher found me in the corner, and I felt confident shooting it, and went in.
Lance, when you were being recruited by this program, both of these guys so far tonight up here said play hard at some point. Did you kind of understand the brand of basketball or the mentality of basketball that you were walking into that kind of has a staple?
Yeah, definitely. I know Payne is a tough coach. He expects nothing but the best, and for you to give your ultimate best. That's what I knew I was getting myself into when I committed here, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Zach, you said it could be your last game here at Assembly Hall. What's your most memorable moment playing here?
This game.
Fletcher, on a night like tonight when Braden doesn't have a shot falling, what else does he bring to your team?
Everything. If it wasn't Zach diving on that ball, I know it's going to be Braden. I know he's doing whatever he can to win. Me and him were talking. He was obviously a little upset he's not making shots, but he said, we were up 19 when we talked about it. But I think just everyone's sticking together, and everyone knows Braden can make those shots as we've seen him do in practice every day. We see him do it in games. But I think everyone just believes in one another. And Braden's passing and seeing the floor, it's the best I've ever seen out of a point guard I've played with. I think just his ability to know where guys are at and feel the game and feel the floor, it's really impressive.
Anything else?